Thank you for volunteering to help at JMac Gives Back Football Camp. My name is Ashley, and you had to sign a waiver to work with me. Guess what? Camp is in less than 24 hours, and it's going to be 98 degrees. If you've never helped with camp before, stop and watch this link to see how the day goes for the kids. Now that you see how fun it is for the campers, here's the hidden truth. The day is very hard. You will sweat and be on your feet all day, but the smiles and thank yous and the stories that you hear will be well worth how exhausted you are by 3 p.m. So here's the breakdown. I arrive very early, but don't expect to see anyone before 6:30 a.m. Upon arrival, I will have your t-shirts and hats. From 6:30 to 7:30, materials will be thrown everywhere ready to set up. That includes, but is not limited to, t-shirt setup, registration setup, hanging banners, setting up water stations and tents, and field setup. Kids will start showing up at 7:30 and registration will open at 7:45. We'll need 8 volunteers at tables. Our numbers are super high and we may not be able to have walk-ups, but we'll discuss that on Saturday. I need counselors there by 8:15 at the latest for an 8:30 start. You will introduce yourself and briefly state your football connection or connection to Jeremy during the camp opening, so be ready. Once camp kicks off, there will be some registration cleanup and reorganization of table, but our number one priority is the kids. The heat is not a joke. So water, 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 and water is our top priority. From 9 a.m. until 11:30, we will run drills and play some games. Then food from our dear friend to the shack will arrive at 11, and bless their hearts, Kirkwood is allowing us to eat inside this year at 11:30. Lunch will require some setting up of tables and cleaning up of dirty little kids' trash, but in the AC. We do have lunch for counselors and volunteers, but not for additional guests. If we don't see you sweat, you're not eating, and that includes you, Mom. After lunch, we'll be back out on the fields for 7-on-7 scrimmage, where you guessed it, we'll need more water. We'll pop up as many tents as possible on the field to get shade, but by now it'll be getting pretty toasty. The last thing that happens after scrimmage is a camp closing speech, MVP awards, and then camp goodies giveaway and autographs for kids. Volunteers, please wait until the end to get any autographs or pictures. As a reminder, this is a free camp. More than likely, we don't have extra t-shirts, extra food, extra hats, extra anything, so please be mindful of our resources. And that's it. You're welcome in advance for a great t-shirt tan and a wonderful night of sleep. As a recap, please see the list that follow for duties during camp. It's the video voice. Just wanted to say thank you so much for offering to volunteer. This means the world to us. We put a lot of work into the planning of this camp and just having people out there that are passionate about the cause and just want to give back and be there for the kids. It really means a lot. So all of that sweat is well worth it. The heat, everything. These kids remember and talk about this day like it's one of the best days of their lives. And that's what it's all about. So thank you from me. Thank you from Jeremy. And we look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow.